Okay, all right, everybody, are you ready for this? I've got another video for you, and this time I'm gonna do a little friendly, happy Santa. These are using my emoji kit and my little super elusive O Canada kit. So I think I've got about 100 of my O Canada stencils out there in circulation. So I'm going to be printing more for 2018, and that's where his little mitten and his little toque came from. Oh, and the snowflakes. Snowflakes, the toque, and the mitten are all O Canada. The rest of it's graffiti. They're all GraffitiEyes, and the rest of it's all from the emoji kit. And the little green hearts and golden stars there are, that's a little freebie stencil that you get if you order from me. So, are you guys ready to get started? Let's make this happy little Santa. I kind of don't like painting Santas, so that's why I devised this genius little Santa. So, let's get started. I'll get you on my workspace, and we'll get all set up, and I'll show you what I'm going to be using. Okay, you ready? All right, here comes the workspace. Okay, oh, that's the practice guide. Here we go. This is the Santa we're going to use. These are the stencil kits. This is what O Canada looks like. And this is what my Emoji Mashup kit looks like. So the stencils that we're going to be using here, this is, how many stencils do we got today? 4. So we're going to use a little face from here. I'm going to use his little eyes to make the eyes, these little eyes, because they're really happy, and I thought that was a good one. Looks really happy. For his mouth, on this stencil, I've got a whole bunch of extra little mouths here on the side that are separate from like all these actual faces. And I'm going to use this one here. Fits really nice. Well, this one is really good too. I don't know. We'll use this one or this one. I've used them both for Santa, but I kind of like the big open mouth because he's like, oh, and he's talking more. Do you know what I mean? His head shape is going to be the alien, actually. We're going to use it upside down. And this is my O Canada set. We're going to use the little toque from the bonhomme and some flocons de neige here, the little snowflakes, and his little sack. Actually, what else is on here? The mitten. And his little sack is from the emojis as well. Here's his little Christmas sack. And then the little stars that come out, that's from this stencil here. This is a little gift stencil. Loads of people are liking these little mini gift stencils that I've been sending out, so maybe I'll make them for sale one day, just on their own. They don't have any packaging or anything like that, but maybe you can have them available as an add-on, but I like them, and it's cute. It kind of fits around all kinds of different stuff, so there's some magic coming out of his Santa bag. So here we go. Let's get started. In a new, fresh little card here. Get this out of the way. And pull my chair up so I can reach properly. And make sure you guys are straight. Yeah, it's straight enough. I feel like my little Christmas decoration filter there. I felt all genius with that whole thing. Okay, let's start with his skin color. So we're going to, I just got a little fleshy tone here. I always spray my, this desk I'm working on is kind of wiggly, so I apologize. I always spray my stencils spray my sponge first before I get started. I find it a good way to control the wetness level. So Santa's head, we're going to use the alien head upside down, and use the alien head upside down and grab it, rub it in from the outside edges towards the center. That's what we do with the big shapes, right? And because it's Santa, let's give him some little rosy cheeks in here right away too before I lift that stencil up. So we'll kind of put it up kind of high. There's a chunk of pink paint that ended up there. Okay. So it looks like an egg. Can make Easter eggs out of these guys too, but that's not what we're doing today. Okay, so from the same stencil, we're gonna go in and make his beard with the upside down poop. You know why? Because it's funny. And if you do that with kids and the parents are watching or kids are watching, They always think it's funny to see. Let me grab some blue. I like to do a little bit of shade on the side of the beard too. So line this little beard up. I found a kind of a good way to know where to line it up exactly is there's little points here on the paper so that, how do I explain this? So that his skin color isn't going to be, like all of the skin color is going to be underneath the beard. Does that make sense? So that's kind of how you know like where to line it up. So I'll just put this on. Again, scraping from the outsides towards the center. And then I grabbed a little blue on the other side of this sponge, and I'm just going to hit the edge of his beard so it's like a little shadow. And if nothing else, it just makes it look a little bit more interesting, you know? And because it's Santa, I knew this Santa once, and he puts it's like spray glitter on his beard, and I was like, oh, that's cute. So we'll put a little glitter on the beard because that'll look nice. So now it looks like a whipping cream on an egg or something like that. Make sure that's focused. Are we focusing? There we go. Okay, make sure that's focused for you guys. Okay, so on the same stencil, we've got Mustache. We just got to turn it around. And we're going to line up the mustache. So with the mustache, you want to make sure that it kind of, at least a little bit of the tips of the mustache are kind of coming off the edge of his skin color. So you can kind of see a little bit of the black there. So at least it's a little bit dramatic with it coming off. I'm just using the same load here on my sponge, scrubbing it off. And same thing, I'm going to use some of the blue here as a little bit of a shade on the mustache, just because it makes it more interesting, right? Here we go. So now I'm going to switch to the hat really quick. So that's in the little O Canada kit. And I'm going to, this is Bonhomme Carnival's little toque. He's got more of a little toque thing. He doesn't have like he doesn't wear like a white Santa hat. So we're going to actually have to draw on the white, paint on the white bit with our paintbrush. But he does have a little pom-pom, so we can make up for that. I just use the regular guideline. So this little guideline here, I just line it up with the side of his head and kind of have a little bit of the pom-pom overlapping over top of a little bit of the flesh, if that makes sense. So you kind of don't need so much room. If you look here, there's not so much room. Like there's just enough room for the slits of his eyes, and his eyebrows are actually on top of the poofy bit of the hat, right? The poofy bit of the hat, whatever. Because this is black paper, I'm just going to put a little bit of white down so that that red really shows, because red's a bit of a struggle on the black paper. And since I'm got the white going, we'll put his pom-pom. And because I was thinking ahead for the video, I grabbed a little red glitter. So I just tapped that on my same sponge, put the glitter on his hat, because that'll look kind of nice too. So it looks kind of funny because we need to add the white of his hat. Since we're kind of working here, let's just put his little mitten on. Since we're kind of in this same little red and white zone. Again, I'm just going to put a little bit of white here so that that red really pops. Finger daubers work really good for these stencils too, because a lot of these stencils are quite specific, I guess is a good word. Let's put a little glitter on there. Okay, let's get our little paintbrush going. Almost dropped it. And we'll draw the poofy white of his hat on, because I want to have his, like I said, I want to have his eyes and his eyebrows on the white part, the fluffy white part of his hat. So I'm going to draw this fluffy white part on first. And I'm going to kind of wrap it around so it looks a little bit more interesting. So I'm just going to go like that. Every time I'm doing this, I feel like I should have like Christmas music on or something, but I don't have any. I think it would like use up tons of bandwidth anyways, and I'd rather try and have like clear video quality for you guys than ding, 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 ding. I'll just sing the same old Christmas song over and over and over again. Okay, so there we go. That's poofy enough. Ding. Okay. Okay, time to make him funny. Let's put his little mouth and eyes on, okay? Let me get some black. I'm going to use my finger dauber here. And I have some of these for sale on my website. Most face paint stores have them for sale on their websites. And I'm just going to plug my power source in because I just noticed it's low battery. Okay. I said that I liked these eyes. These eyes are smiling. So let's stick them right there like that. And we can get in and scrub them on. Right? Just like that. It's already looking Santa-ish. And then let's see, should we go with the big laughy mouth? Yeah, let's do it. Let's go with the big laughing mouth. I like that one. So we'll stick it kind of on a funny angle. And we'll stick it right in that white beard. Just like that. Yay! And then we'll put some snowflakes on, because that's fun too. So let me grab some more white on my sponge here that I was using. And we'll put him kind of tossing out of his glove. Does that sound good? I think that sounds really good. And then I think I can have it where, just lower my stuff here a bit. I think I can have it like tilted, yeah, so it kind of touches his hat a little bit and overlaps his hat, and it kind of brings all the elements together. So snowflakes are a funny little stencil because they tend to, after you've had them for a while and use them a lot, they'll like lift up like little spider. I had a phone call come through. I hope that didn't disturb my video. You got to push and wiggle here so that it doesn't disturb the, so you can get a nice transfer. And that's how you get around it. It's like every snowflake kind of stencil ends up being like that. And then we'll put a couple more little snowflakes tumbling around this side here. I'll just toss them around. I like the snowflakes that I've made because they're kind of all on angles, so they kind of look like they're in more of a flurry than just the static little stamp of straight on snowflake. I hope that makes sense saying that. Lots of snowflakes. Okay, and let's see. His little sack. Where's my little emoji here? This is the little bag, and let's get some like brown and yellows. I'll start with some light brown. I always, with the bigger shapes, brush it from the outside inwards. And we'll put a little bit of dark brown along the bottom, like a shade. And we'll put a little bit kind of in here where it's going to bunch up. And maybe for the sake of entertainment, we'll put a little bit of a highlight right there. And it'll look more interesting, right? Okay, I'll lift that up. Oh, that's his little Santa bag. And then let's put the little exciting love action kind of coming out of the present bag. I'm going to just lay down a little bit of white first because, like I said, this black paper, I want it to really pop what color I'm putting in there. So I'll go like that. And then I'm going to grab some green. Always pay attention which way your spray bottle is facing. It's like the #1 rule. So we'll put green because Christmas colors are green and red. So we got green, hearts, and magic. And I really want these stars to be like super yellow though. So let's make them Let me get some really bright yellow. I got some like neon color here. And I've even got some like bright yellow glitter that I'll tap on to this. Just the stars bit. Okay, I'll lift that up. Ooh, looks pretty. Now we can outline it. So you don't need to put the little present bag on there, but again, I just kind of want to show you guys like all kinds of different little things that you can do, because it's more fun to have a whole bunch of ideas from me versus, you know, this is what's doable in 2.5 seconds, you know. At least you guys can kind of pull little ideas. Who would have thought the poo emoji would have made a good Santa beard? And the kids will love that. Parents will love it too. They'll think it's funny. They'll think you're a genius. Right? There we go. Make this fluffy. Get some more water on there. Also, this is a lot faster to paint on skin because you don't. I have to reload my brush all kinds of times in order to paint on the paper. So these are really doable, fun designs. I'm really looking forward to seeing what you guys kind of come up with, you know. That snowflake got a little blurry there, so I'm just going to fix those edges. That's all right. Oh, never mind. And here's the glove. Can't really see my black outline, but I'm going to do it anyways. Same thing with the sack here, so we can pull a couple of extra little lines like it's pulling, you know what I mean? It's bulging with toys. And then it always looks good to outline with white. Makes it look like a sticker. All right. That in the shot so you guys can watch me load my brush. Okay. There's this mitten. Who likes the Oh Canada stencils? Ba, 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 ba. Me. I'm excited to be going and visiting Canada and going to teach in Canada in 2018. I've got a class in London, Ontario. And then right after that, I'm going to be going to Detroit, Michigan. If you guys are interested in classes, go and check it out on GraffitiEyes.com. I have got a new menu button along the top. It says Workshops 2018. And there's some class descriptions in there. You can see the kind of stuff I'm going to be teaching. And I'm looking to go all over the place. So if you want me to come to your city, hit me up. And I would be happy to line up a class in your area. Anyways, there we go. There's our little Santa. It's pretty cute, right? He's pretty happy. And he's pretty perfect. And he's like emoji-ish style, so kids will like that. So for consistency, you can kind of see. That's the other thing I like too about using stencils is that it ends up being like really consistent. So if you're working with other artists, then you guys can have your artwork kind of look the same and all the kids will be happy, the parents will be happy. Plus, sometimes it's a no-brainer. You're like, oh, you like that Santa? Here you go. Boom, 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 boom. And again, you don't have to even, you can just do like the mitten with some snowflakes too. Do you know what I mean? Like just the mitten with snowflakes is a whole design idea on its own. Or just Santa's sack is a design idea on its own. Santa's face is a design idea on its own. So there's like 3 different designs on here that you can do. You don't have to do this whole little scene on their forehead or whatever. These are just like all kinds of ideas for how to get the most use out of your stencils. Again, I use these 2 kits, the Oh Canada and Emoji Mash. And I used some glitters, my water activated face paint, and yeah, And that's it. This one has no glitter on it. This one's got some glitter on the hat and the mitten. I like it. I like it with glitter. Kind of makes it a little bit more exciting. I like the glitter on his beard too. Anyways, there you guys go. There's some Santa action. And if you were here earlier in the day, you saw my reindeer ideas that I gave out. So if you missed those, I posted it on YouTube. This one will be posted on YouTube as well. I'll turn this camera around to say goodbye to you guys. All right, goodbye, you guys. So check it out, GraffitiEyes.com. Those are the emoji stencils, and those old Canada stencils are older kits that I have. So I'm hoping that a lot of you guys have it, and that these will be great design ideas for you to take advantage this weekend and this upcoming week. Hopefully some of you have some Christmas Eve parties, and all of you guys are keeping busy out there. So comment on my videos, like them, share the love out there with ideas with your painty friends. I really appreciate that. And I love you guys. I love you guys. Take care. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.